Hello, everyone.
Hello.
The Unemployed Friends. That's us. I'm Booster, and that's Aaron.
Hi.
And we saw the Scene Unseen tonight, baby. We got a special preview of the newest movie coming out, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
And it was absolute cinema.
Yes, it was very, very funny. If you guys don't know, Nirvana, the band, the show was a web series that started in 2008, and then they got a TV show on Viceland. And now there's a movie about it, and
I didn't know they had a TV show until like a week ago. I thought it was just a web show, and I thought it was the only thing you could find was the Wii Shop Update Day.
Yeah, they had to show that to me because I didn't understand that at all. I'd never seen it before,
which is crazy to me because that's all I know them from.
Well, I'd heard of the show for a long time because I love the type of comedy that it is, where it's the kind of docu-series, kind of like Impractical Jokers meets Nathan For You.
Yeah, where it's just like guerrilla filmmaking, where they're just kind of fucking with real people.
Yeah, you never know like whether they're actually doing real things or not. They're like, it's like a prank show meets like I said, Nathan For You.
It's like a scripted prank show.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So I've been interested in the show for a long time, and I've only seen a few episodes thanks to Kibo. He's the reason we're even seeing this right now. He loves that show, and he was really hyped for the movie.
I was just hyped for the movie based on
okay, well, I was then.
Yeah, I was like, because I knew of them. And I was like, that's dope. I'm seated.
That's how I felt, too. So it was going to come out on Friday, and they did the secret movie. I saw on Twitter that the secret movie was going to be this one. That was the big rumor based on AMC projectionists. And until the last second, I was like, it's either going to be Nirvana or Cold Storage with Liam Neeson. And I didn't want to fucking see Cold Storage.
We just wouldn't have sat
I was
through.
seriously gonna leave. I was like, I'm fucking leaving. And at the very last second, we saw a Q&A with Matt Johnson, the director, and he said, well, in the States, they're doing this secret movie night on Monday, and that's our movie. Am I supposed to say that? Whoops.
He completely spoiled it.
He spoiled it, but that was fine because then I was less nervous about it.
Yeah, and it was so worth it. It was so good.
Yes.
Our theater wasn't that big.
No.
But it was lively.
It was
except for the people right down the aisle from us who just fully fell asleep.
Yeah,
like 3 different times.
There was an old couple next to us.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get into this then. They clearly just see the secret movie on Mondays. Everyone else was there because they knew it was Nirvana.
Yeah.
Except them.
It was very funny.
They were in the trailers every single time they'd go, ooh, ah, very vocal in a boomer type way.
Yeah, they were like reacting in like genuine shock to the trailer for the new Glenn Powell movie.
Like, who fucking
that
cares?
Looked so boring.
And
then fell asleep during the actual movie. It was so funny.
The husband fell asleep 3 different times.
Yeah.
And every single time we laughed at the movie, he would kind of wake back up. And I laughed extra loud because I was like, dude, wake the fuck up. If you're gonna be here, watch the damn movie.
I was just genuinely laughing really loud because this movie is so funny.
And even more than his snoring, the wife, every single time, every other scene, she'd go, Did you hear that?
Yeah.
She'd be like, or like he'd be like, oh, we're gonna play the Rivoli, and she goes, and it's like, why is okay? So that was our movie watching experience. But the plot of the movie, if you don't know the show, there's this two Canadian friends. They have a band called Nirvana, the band, spelled with 3 N's, and they're just completely clueless. They don't know that Nirvana was a band in the 90s. They just like the name of it, and their goal is to play the Rivoli, which is a club.
It's like a bar restaurant.
Yes, it's not even
a really small venue.
Nothing worth
in Toronto
caring about. But
yeah, exactly. We see another band that plays in the Rivoli in the movie, and it's just like 3 guys, and they're just like holding a keyboard, and it's like clearly not like
a big deal.
It's not a big deal at all. It's just, but it's the biggest deal in the world.
But they never
Matt specifically.
They
never get there.
Practice their music or even like contact or like call them or anything. They always have the point of the show, the web series, and even the movie is schemes to play the Rivoli. There's not going to be a lot of plot in this review because you should just watch it. It's very funny. But the opening scene involves the CN Tower, which was unbelievable.
It was so good.
And the best thing about the show, since it's so meta and real, you're like, wow, how much did they really do? Like, are they seriously going to do this? Or you're left in the suspense of like, wow, I can't believe they're actually doing this.
And you have to, and I was like, they have to have gotten permission for this.
That's how they,
right?
It makes you literally question everything. That's what's really great. So it was very funny.
Yeah,
and a great opening scene. Go ahead.
It was very, I was just going to say, like, you're like, oh, they got permission for this, like this is scripted, and then he just like interacts with a random person,
You can tell,
and
it's
she's
not.
just like, what? And he's like, oh, where are you from? Where's your accent? And he just like talks to her.
It's just real
for like
people.
30 seconds. He's like, okay, I gotta go now.
I'm gonna go jump off this tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go jump off this tower, and her face drops.
It's the kind of thing. That's the Impractical Jokers part of it that I love.
It was so good.
So
that's
then,
exactly what I was thinking
yes,
too. Yeah,
that's a good way to say it. And eventually, that's the last straw for Jay, which is Matt's bandmate and friend, and he wants to kind of get rid of him. But Matt's next scheme is to build a time machine, and
it's to build a fake time machine
based on Back to the Future. I guess it was supposed to be fake.
He was gonna fake being a time traveler, and it's like, the Rivoli, you have to book us tonight, or else all the bad things I did in the past are gonna happen. This is how you undo it. And then it's actually a time machine.
And because it starts working, they get sent back to 2008, right when they were first beginning the web series. And there's a lot of great visual gags that let them know it's 2008. I'm not going to spoil any of them, but
it genuinely felt like they shot footage in 2008, and they were like, we might use this one day.
Yeah. There was like, you could see they used all these old cameras from back in the day, so they could splice in footage from their actual web show, or at least B-roll from it. And they could composite their old selves and the new selves in the same shot in really creative ways. Like I said, there's a lot of great sight gags to let them know what era they're in.
It was so interesting because it was like they looked different, that I was like, I don't think they just like
makeup or anything.
I don't think it was makeup, and it wasn't like CGI face. Like it
legitimately
could have been,
old.
but it felt like they legitimately filmed shit in 2008 for this movie. Totally. It was so weird.
It was really impressive, just filmmaking and editing and compositing, however they did it. And then things go awry. They change the timeline, and then they get back to the future, quite literally, and things go even worse.
Yeah, it's just
And the ending is quite literally very similar to the Back to the Future, but I loved it.
It was so good.
It's funny, but it's also really a nice, heartwarming message about friendship and your mistakes and sacrifice.
It was pretty feel good. Yeah,
it was a feel good. The ending I loved. They didn't play the Rivoli, but they got something better, I guess.
Exactly. The Rivoli was the friends we made along the way.
That's true. It's the kind of movie. It's not always laugh out loud funny, but it is. But also, it's just has a compelling plot and the characters and just the interactions with the regular people, especially in the ending.
Yeah,
I liked a lot. It's just that's where the comedy comes from its Canadian identity, because it's very Canadian.
Sorry.
They say sorry a million times. I love Matt Johnson's energy. I love him as a director.
He's so chaotic. He's so fun.
There's so many great things about it. Jay McCarroll's plotline is ridiculously crazy at the end. It goes the way you would never expect it to go. And one of my favorite sources of comedy was a scene happening one way, and then they would purposefully call back to it like 5 or 6 times.
The flashback is just completely different.
Entirely different. There was one time
good.
when Matt meets up with Jay, and he's like, "Oh, do you remember me?" And he doesn't, and there's a little fight. But then Matt thinks back on it later, and he's like, "Yeah, he put some pounds on, huh? He's so fat now." It's like, well, that was not at all what they said, but it just becomes and they slow down the voices and shit. It's funny every single time. It's the same joke, but I don't care. It's funny every single time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and another running gag is just like his fucked up pants. I don't know if that's in the show or it's just in this movie, but every single time his fucked up pants came on screen, I started dying. I started losing my shit because it's just his fucked up pants are so funny.
Because they can just make you laugh just based on the character. It just says a lot about his character.
Exactly. Yeah.
We won't get into spoilers because you should see the movie. Like I said.
Yes, go see it. It comes out this Friday.
It does. We saw it a little early. Thanks to AMC Screen Unseen or Seen.
Shout out
to that.
It probably actually is previews on Thursday, so go see it this weekend. Wonderful Valentine's Day movie, probably.
It is. It's a cute one. I liked it.
It was really good. It was really fun.
There's a Porsche next to us. He's driving away. I can't see him in the windows. If you're
Me neither.
Subscriber, we're gonna run into this Porsche. Anyway, what rating would you give it?
It's one that, like, as we were saying, that it was like,
it almost defies rating. Huh?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I can score it, but like, it was just, I loved every part of it because it just like, it was like the pinnacle of like, oh, YouTubers made a movie.
Yeah.
Where it was just like, it sounded like the core of what they've done on YouTube and in their show, of just this chaos and absurdity that it was just so fun that I'm like, if I were to score it, I probably would just have to give it like a 10 because I just loved, like, I wouldn't change anything about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I loved every single part of it.
For me, I'm a bit more discerning. I mean, it's between, for a while it was a 7, which is great. And I think I gave The Naked Gun an 8 last year. That's the funniest movie I've seen in a long time. I wouldn't say this is as funny as The Naked Gun, but it's not really trying to be. Just in terms of its filmmaking and, like I said, the editing, the compositing, the production design, the characters. I mean, I think it's I like the ending a lot. It probably is an 8 out of 10. It's my favorite movie of the year so far, like, no doubt.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, with a comedy movie, too.
It's different,
I'm just like, I'm grading it based on, like, how much fun I had. Like, I think I gave The Naked Gun a 9.
Fair.
Because, like, I didn't get, like, 3 jokes.
Well.
Like the Sex and the City ones. But this one, just, like, I was laughing the whole, every joke landed. The emotional moments that in worst comedy movies are really corny and don't work did work here because they were so corny.
They wrapped
that
back
it's
around.
just like it all worked for me as one thing that I'm just like it has to be a 10.
I'm glad.
But
well,
it's a comedy 10. It's not like an Oscar 10.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
Good point.
those are different things.
They are.
This is different than giving Sentimental Value a 10.
Truly, yes, exactly. Well, I need to go. It's just how it felt like when I watched Chainsaw Man: The Rise Arc. I need to go watch the show. I need to go watch the rest of the show.
Yes.
Kibo's going to hate me because I didn't watch it, but now I have a reason to.
I watched the first episode, and I went, I get
episode.
it.
Yeah, exactly. I love Matt Johnson as the director. The Dirties, you should watch. Operation Avalanche is also good, not as good. Blackberry is really good.
I need to watch Blackberry, too.
The Dirties is my absolute personal favorite. I think I like that more than this, personally.
Fair enough.
But that's not a comedy. That's more of a dramedy, parody. It's just the Dirties. Like, I could sing praises about. Kibo didn't even like it that much compared to me. But Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, 8 out of 10. Best movie of the year so far.
10 average 9.
Go check it out in your theater.
Go see it this weekend.
And coming up, we're going to see Goat on Friday.
We're seeing Goat Friday.
The new furry bait movie. And The Moment at some point, potentially,
hopefully
if we can
next
swing.
week, yeah.
I liked how they bleeped some swears, but not all swears.
Yeah, they bleeped like one fuck.
No, they did it more than a few times, but it was like BoJack when they censor only some, but then they keep others for no reason, just for the sake of comedy.
It was very funny.
Okay, subscribe, like, all those things. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, goodbye.
Happy